Welcome back everyone, and this is your full body stretching workout routine today. Today we're working on a deep tissue, muscular tension release, and full body stretching and relaxation. So let's begin this session, guys, on our seated position, and we will begin with the both feet together in the bounded angle. If this position is not comfortable for you to sit, you can guys sit any other way your body can support. So let's go ahead and bring our both hands up front on the blocks, or maybe even you can put your elbows on the ground. You don't have to, but we want to find a comfortable position where we can stay a little bit longer. Today we're holding our stretches a little bit longer than usual, so we can get to the deep tissues muscle tension release. So take a deep breath in with me, and let's rise up one more time just to ensure that we're comfortable, and then slowly, guys, fold back down, and we begin our longer hold. I will guide you through each and every hold. Just listen to my voice, enjoy your stretches, be present, and observe. Attention and intention to the form will help you to relax even faster. We're using our breathing, inhalation through the nose and exhalation through the nose if you can. We always send in our exhalations to the places where we need the most attention, guys. And as we hold in this stretch, just send your exhalation to the hips, to the hip flexor, to the shoulders, to your knees, and allow your knees, shoulders, back, and hips to melt even deeper into the stretch. Take a deep breath in. Good quality, long inhalation, and create even longer exhalation if you can. And again, send your attention and intention to the spots in your body which needs it the most. And we will give it just a few extra inhalations and exhalations, and let's slowly, gently rise up, my friends. That was a good first hold, so go ahead and put your hand outside of one foot and just holding with other hand on your knee. Go ahead and give it a gentle spinal twist. But if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can put your hand behind your back. And we're holding it just for a few breaths here. And we do exactly the same from the other side before we will dive for the next longer stretch hold all the way behind, guys. Take your time. It doesn't have to be a really wide stretch. Very good. So we will slowly put this one foot all the way, guys, behind, just like your deer pose, right? What I want you to feel here as you're turning your upper body, your shoulders, towards the corners of your mat. And simply start to fold forward, guys. If this is as much as you can do, that's totally normal. You can also use the block underneath the forehead, or you can use any pillow or any other props. What we want to feel in the hips is that we're folding forward through the hip flexor, just like we do in a regular forward fold. You can move your feet a little bit closer to the base. That's going to be easier. The farther your feet of the base of the body, the more challenging it is. So it's time for us to dive down and give this one leg a good quality stretch, our lower back. So again, don't rush into the stretch to get lower right away. Work, guys, with your body. If you need to rise up for a few extra seconds to adjust the forms, please do that. And once you're ready, we again folding forward for this particular stretch with the hip flexor, and the belly comes down on that leg. Take a good deep breath in. Inhalation through the nose. On exhalation, let all the tension go from your body, especially from your hips right now and your lower back, since we're working on that compartment of our body. And continue, guys, to rise up as many times as you need, if you have to, and then go back down. You can definitely come out of the stretch, guys, anytime you have to, right? Anytime you have to. You don't even need to close your eyes right now, but you can do it if it feels good. It's always easier to connect with ourselves, but as I said, you can always come out of the stretch, readjust, go to the child pose on your kneeling position, or even lay down on the floor on your back. And let's slowly return back up, all the way, return back up. And before we switch the sides, we will give another gentle half spinal twist. So just put your hands on your feet and gently and naturally push against your open feet and look behind the opposite shoulder. We give it just a few seconds here. Sit with tall, extended back, and slowly, guys, come on back. We're ready to switch the legs. So all you have to do is to put your another leg up front. As I said, the farther your feet away from the base of the body, the more challenging it is, and the closer, more bent your knees, the easier. Aim your shoulders toward the corners of the mat, and we will continue to dive on this side as well. So you don't have to count your breaths or adjust yourself properly. Make sure that you leveled, you feel good, and then we start this fold from the hip flexor, guys. Again, right left side would be a little bit different on the flexibility and stretches, stretching. So don't worry about it. Just use your props, your pillows, your blocks to make sure that your body feels comfortable and ready to relax and let go of all the tension. Again, we're working on a longer hold so we can go a little bit deeper and give the muscular structure deeper, stronger stretches and relaxation. Take a deep breath in and slow quality exhalations, my friends. Try not to breathe fast, and it's challenging to create your longer exhalation. It takes a special work, a little bit more extra efforts, but you will feel how tension, guys, leaves your body right away. So don't hurry up to breathe. Take a deep breath in, and an exhalation, spread that release through every single cell in your body. Tension invites just more tension, relaxation invites just more relaxation in our life. And as we know, tension causes us stress, and stress equals disease, and we don't want to do that. The body doesn't function. So let's slowly come on back up, guys. And we go for the gentle half lateral straight rotation all the way from the other side. So gently put your hands the same way like we did from the other side on top on your feet, and gently look behind your other shoulder. Go ahead and return back, and we're ready, guys, to extend our legs. And we're making sure that we are releasing and letting go all the tension and stress, guys, from our body, because tension invites just more tension. So go ahead and lift your glutes. Sometimes we need that response and be a little bit stressed so we can take a quick actions, quick decision, run from the tiger in the jungle. But how often we have to do it, right? So tension invites just more tension, and this we don't want to keep any muscular body tension, mind tension, stress, mind or body. So we continue with the full body stretch in a seated forward fold. It might take you a few seconds, a few breaths to let go of the tension in the knees, in the back. And we want to do it gradually. We are not in a hurry. We just giving the body step by step relaxation. We allow it ourselves to let go of all the negative energy, anything, because we are human beings and occasionally we get angry on ourselves or others, frustrated about something we couldn't do or someone else did to us, and we keep holding on it. And no one excluded from that. We have those emotions, but it doesn't serve us. It doesn't serve us. We learn to experience it and let it go with kind thoughts. Because we know that all the anger, frustration, discontent, dislikes just lead in the pains and aches in the physical body directly. It does not contribute to our health, so we learn to let it go and free the space for more joyful virtues like love, happiness, content, transformation, desire to learn, to grow, help others. We continue, guys, to hold this. We continue to hold this nice and gentle, letting the tension go in the knees, in the feet, in the hands. Your arms doesn't have to be right along your legs, and you don't even have to reach to your feet, but we hold in this position for a longer period of time, so really let the body feel it. And let's slowly start to return back up. It feels so good. We will pick up one leg, and you don't have to stop as close as I do to the base of the body. And we will go ahead with the opposite arm and go for another spinal twist. Try to level your shoulders, push against the ground with this other hand, and we just holding it for a few seconds. Taking a deep breath in, deep breath out, and let's slowly switch to the other side. So simply, guys, go ahead and put your other foot and take the other arm, and if you can't put it all the way across that leg outside, that's okay. Just do what you can do today. And we continue to hold, breathe, stretch, and add a little bit extra movement for that half spinal twist here. And while we're here in the seated position, we are going to practice our hero pose. I know the hero pose can be very challenging for some students, so you can put your blocks or stuck a few pillows underneath your seat bones, and that would be very helpful. Please, guys, do not sit on your feet because it's not going to help you to open your hips and lower back. So stack your blocks or your pillows underneath the hips, and then we're gonna go from there. And you can put as many as you need in order to feel comfortable. Let's go ahead and put our hands on top on our ankles today. Close your eyes, guys. Take a deep breath in and let all the tension go again. Tension doesn't serve us, does not contribute to the health. Frustration, anger, anxiety, regrets does not contribute to our health at all. And let's take our right arm, put it behind, and we take the left and we bind. If you can't bind at all, you should grab your straps or any other piece of clothing or towel and extend your hand grip with a piece of towel, clothing, or the special yoga straps. And we just stay right here, breathing, holding for a few extra breaths, and then we will simply switch this to the other side. Let's undo this one, and we go ahead and switch the direction. So we take the left, bind. Again, one side can be a little bit more flexible than another, and this is totally fine. Let's close our eyes back and imagine visualizing our body the way we want it to see, the way we want it to feel. Just dive full in with your sensation into your best feeling ever. If you have never experienced that, then we're creating it. But if you have ever felt on top of the mountain, we are recreating that sensation. We anchor in it with a good feeling of stretching, recovery, relaxation. So anytime, guys, you're stressed, you can mentally and physically bring yourself back to that on top, on the mountain feeling. So let's go ahead and make our transfer to the kneeling position. Do it quickly, do it slowly, but you would have to do it anyway from that hero pose. So we are here. Raise elbow, shoulders, one on top of another, and we just go for that gentle up and down movements. Reaching up and reaching back down. Give your body, give your back, shoulders and hips a good quality range of motion. Very good. Just a few of them. Nice job. And one more, guys. And we will continue with a gentle flow. Gentle flow from the sitting on our feet in a child pose to the cobra, up dog, or sphinx for some. You can put definitely your elbows on the floor. Give it a gentle wiggle with the tailbone, and then we return back all the way. Take a deep breath in, close your eyes with a joy and happiness, flow back forward. Life is too short. Let's do a little wiggle with the tailbone again, releasing the tension from the back. We're going back to the child pose. And you can, by the way, come to this child pose anytime we do yoga, stretches, relaxation, recovery practice, Pilates practice. This is a good way to rest. Reach back forward. This time, roll your shoulders a couple times, just making sure the shoulders away from the neck and ears, a lot of spaciousness. And we're ready to dive back, and we're going to open up our knees a little wider on this one and let the chest melt through all the way on the floor. In just a few breaths, we will dive in the puppy pose. You can stack the pillows, guys. Come on up underneath your chest so your knees are wider. We will do our best, try to keep the tailbone right in between the knees, and we're just releasing through the chest, lower back, pushing the hips slightly even more back. If you easily find your chest on the floor, that's fantastic. But if not, we are not pushing and forcing our upper body to reach the ground. We stack the pillows underneath, and we're letting the tension go from the back and chest and shoulders by sending your exhalation to those body parts. Inhalation through the nose, exhalation, letting go. Again, inhalation through the nose, and exhalation through the head, the neck, the shoulder, the chest, whatever experiencing a little bit tension or even discomfort. We continue to breathe and flow. Take a deep breath in and enjoy every single second of the practice, every single second when we can breathe. We're experiencing the life. We choose to be here in our mat and exercise our physical body, exercise our mind and mental body to stay strong, focused, and we better enjoy this time since we're already doing this anyway. Come on up. This is the part of our life, no matter how we look at this. So let's bring our knees a little bit closer, and we will go ahead and open up chest, bring the belly, the stomach down. We're not holding the breath, but we're holding this kitty cat all the way, cat and cow, and round that spine. We hold that again all the way, And again, back to your cow. Breathe in. And exhalation back. Hold the form, but we're not holding the breath. Let's slowly extend our knees. And you can definitely bend your knees on your downward facing dog. Just do it, guys. Take your time and bring your one leg up, guys. Any leg, just as long as you remember which one you did. We step forward for the low lunge. I will recommend you guys to get your blocks here if you need. If you stay on your hands, that's great as well, but try to find some props. Maybe you're gonna put your forearms on the floor with the fist. Maybe you can bring your forehead fully and completely on your hands or on your blocks, guys, or maybe even on the floor. What we're looking here for is to be rested and let the hips melt using the gravity, not to resist, not to push, not to force, just through the breathing and relaxation. Inhalation through the nose, exhalation, guys, again through the nose, nice and long exhalation. Letting go all the tension. Let the tension leave the body seamlessly. Take your time, guys. We have just a few extra breaths to hold it. Very nice. You are not in a hurry today. And just notice what's happening in your hip flexor right now. Is it tense? Is it letting go? Can you breathe actually a little bit more actively into that hip flexor? Just ask yourself those questions. Are you practicing from the heart and with intention to make your body feel better? Or you just do it because you have to do it? That's a big difference. We want to practice to be here to exercise our physical body because we're loving it. And how do we do it? We make an intention. It's a choice, right? It's a choice. It's a choice like to be kind or to be angry. It's a choice to forgive or to hold back. And even when we choose not to forgive or not to hold back, it's still our choice, right? Not making a choice, it's still our choice. So let's go ahead and transfer the body weight more toward the back leg and stack your hips. We will go here for a gentle, quick forward fold. It requires some balance here, and I don't want us to stress today a lot. So I just want you to be able to feel your hamstring here, your Achilles and your hamstring. Just give it a gentle fold forward. Very good. And we will finalize it right up here. We will sit on our other foot. If that is not possible, you can fix it by bringing some extra cushion underneath your extended leg, underneath your glute. And let's simply fold forward here one more time, just for a few extra breathing cycles. Inhalation, exhalation. Diving in and progressing, guys, into the stretch. Very nice. Let's slowly make our way all the way back to the front to our downward facing dog. Don't stress if you need to do it through your kneeling position. This is okay. Just go ahead and send the hips back. Remember which leg you haven't worked yet in your lunge. Let's reach the other leg up and step forward. Pillows, blocks, any other props you have. I want you guys to feel comfortable in your low lunge today. It can be challenging regardless, but once we find a good position and support, it becomes easier to relax. Do not resist the gravity. Give your hip flexor and lower back the best chance to relax by using the props. Use your forehead on the floor or on the blocks, or put your forehead on your hands. We will give it a few good deep inhalations and exhalation cycles. Use, guys, your belly breathing. I know you know this, that full of energy, providing your body with oxygen. It's going to be easier to relax and to restore. Sending a deep breath in into your tissues, muscles, organs, tissues, connective tissues. Especially after such a challenging week of work, we definitely all need this. All right, my friends, come on back up. Nice and slow. We're going to transfer the body weight and lift the toes. Here, what we want to see, we want to square our hips, right? We want to square our hips and go down with a gentle fold against for the hip flexor. We're not going to hold it for long. I promise you, just a few breaths before we dive to the seated position from here. And we sit right directly on our foot. You can prop yourself with an extra block if you're not comfortable, or the pillow, and we dive into the forward fold. Inhalation, exhalation for just a few extra breaths to hold. Take your time, guys. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And slowly transferring your body weight back to the front. Take your both feet behind. We will hold our low squat or garland pose Malasana for just a few breaths. So step with me, dive in. If you can't sit on your both feet, this is very common. This is your, again, hips, your knees and your ankles, flexibility, which we constantly work in. But if you can't sit up here nicely, that's okay. You will sit on the blocks, pillows, or anything else. Try not to stay on your tippy toes without support. On exhalation, let the whole body, entire body weight to melt through those hips and knees all the way, guys. Very nice. And let's slowly make our transfer to our back. We will hold a gentle, quick bridge here. Activate your glutes, strong abdomen so you don't curve your spine, and just connect. Connect with your mat, with the floor, with your heels, with your hands. Watch for that tension in the neck. Body weight is not following your neck, it all stops in between your shoulders and on your shoulders. Neck is absolutely free of tension. And let's slowly return back on the ground. Remember how we hold the bound angle on the floor at the beginning? So we will create that bound angle right here on top right now. Press your both hands into your feet and send, guys, your head on the floor fully. This is it. Press right on top, close your eyes. Feel a good, gentle stretch for your lower back and for the hips. Very nice. And let's slowly let it go. Bring your both knees, your quadricep, the front part of your legs, towards your belly. Gently press on top of the ankles. Make those ankles feel good. Let's extend our arms and legs all the way through along the mat. And lengthen in. Close your eyes or keep your eyes open, whatever feels right. Making yourself feel good, full of energy, stretched from the toes to the fingertips. Ready to conquer the world no matter what comes our way, because we're strong driven, happy, healthy, striving people, ready to learn, to grow, to expand, to become stronger, and to help others to do so. Life is all about transformation and giving back to others. Without giving, we become empty. Let's slowly, guys, coming up, open your eyes. If your eyes been closed, let's go ahead and sit on a comfortable position just to say our final silent gratitude to ourselves, to people around us, to our bodies, which serve us really, really good, to the world, to the universe, what it's given to us every single day. We're full of life, full of energy. We can speak, we can see, we can taste, we can hug, we can be around the loved ones. We have a shelter to live and a shelter for the soul, our body. Let's take a good care of this shelter for the soul. Physical and mental and emotional bodies are going hand to hand together. Open your heart, guys, and open your eyes. Find a lot of gratitude within. Share that gratitude with others. Share the happiness, share the smiles, and share the love. Smile with your heart. And thank you so much for joining this restorative and recovery practice with me today. Rest well, recover well. Help me, guys, to share the videos. By sharing the video like this, you're not only giving the other person the regular workout for the healthy living, but you possibly giving them a chance to become healthy forever and to have a happier lives as well. I will see you all, guys, tomorrow.